I have never been in here. Once again, Master Patrick has departed to parts unknown. He has been acting somewhat strangely as of late. Could something have happened at the academy? Maybe hard to believe, but he really is a sensitive young man. Oh, did I hurt his feelings? Oh, that's so sad. I thought I had a proper reason. Oh, no, she's down here. You're Bridget from Class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help with the request that you sent into the Student Council. That's me, alright. And you're Ian from Class 7. Now that we've established that we know each other, let's get down to business. Can you get started right now? Oh, yeah, sure. I am indeed. Ask away. Phew, thank you. So you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend. That's right, Alan from Class 4 to be specific. We're from the same town, and we used to go to the same school together. I ended up having to leave that school though, and I never saw him after that. That's why I was so happy to run into him here again. But, I see where this is going. You're an upper class student though, aren't you? As far as you're able, your childhood friends who's, well, someone who isn't. Well, is it that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with another in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron, though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing either. He even let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. I guess your dad's kind of like mine. So what exactly would you like me to do? You said you weren't sure what he was thinking. Well, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up again here. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him, too. Oh, that's not good. Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all, which is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him the few times we've talked. It's not like we're having some kind of grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then that we used to play together all the time. Well, you did have to leave. A lot of things could have happened. His perception of you could have changed immensely. It would be one thing if he was just avoiding me, but he started treating me like I'm some sort of nuisance. As far as I can tell, something seems to have happened to him at the fencing club. Oh, shall we blame Patrick for this as well? That could definitely be related. Either way, it seems like the quickest solution is to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a sec. Oh, don't worry, I'm not just going to walk up to him and ask him directly. He might be more than willing to open up to another guy about it, though. I'll go to him and try and figure out what's going through his head. Well then, thank you. Okay, better go find him. Actually, before I do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Most likely, yeah. You'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Reen, please, promise me you'll tell everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame, I'd rather know. Please don't hide that from me. Oh, I won't. Promise. I'm started. There you are. With the... Is that someone different? Because... Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not without my permission at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh. In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. Where exactly are you thinking? I'd check the field if I were you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares about this club. Chances are he's skipping practice so he can train on his own. Oh, well then. Well, you mentioned it. And Patrick isn't here either. That's not really an excuse. But I find it hard to blame him after what happened. Oh, come to think of it. What did happen here last month? I'd only heard rumors. I'd rather not dig this stuff up. Both of them are skipping today, so what the hell. Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being the slimy little scumbag he is, made a show out of holding back and still beat Alan down. It was humiliating, crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him off easy for now. I'd like to see him bounce back after this, though. Tell you what, if you got some business with Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we'd appreciate it. Of course, I'll be sure to tell him if I have the chance. I see you found an excellent opponent in that wall there, Alan. Oh, you're that guy from Class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? Oh, no, nothing like that. I saw you training out there and was just pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant. and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you can just show up and criticize me? It's because you're noble. Yeah, that's right, I've heard about you. Should a high, mighty noble like you even talk to a lowly commoner like me? Or do you get a pass when it's condensation? That stuff has never really bothered me. Seems like this guy has his noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting our baggage aside for now, you came to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? Yeah, it's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'd say you'd find it beneficial. I probably would too. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. I would say no to some big fancy noble who took the time out of his busy day to ask me anyways. Well, okay. I'll go get everything ready. I wonder if Instructor Sarah will let me borrow one of the combat shells. Rinkin called Instructor Sarah and she gave him permission to use a combat shell. Wherever she might be. Oh, that thing? How do I use it? Oh, is that what they're called? Combat shells? How do I use it, though? Do I have control over it now? Huh. You guys use this thing in Class 7, right? Are we seriously going to fight it? Well, it looks a little intimidating, but it's going to make for great training, I promise. I'll take point for now, so feel free to attack as often as you'd like. Right. Oh, goody. Actual fight. Okay.
Bring it on!
Meet the following conditions. Alan deals the finishing blow. Alan is conscious at the battle's end. Well, if I get him to finish to the finishing blow, I would believe that would typically result in that. Okay, let's should do it. Yep. Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprising after that last attack of yours. Ooh, that was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I got my confidence back now. At least a little bit of it. Good to hear. What's the matter? I feel kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier, that's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. Oh, don't worry about it. Is there some reason you got caught up in all that, though? Oh, it's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. I used to be awful at almost everything I did. Sports, studying, anything you can think of. Still am, really. But I knew this noble that was basically my opposite. Oh, she could do anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I wanted to do was be her equal, but no matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. That's a pretty lame reason, huh? Oh, no, not at all. But that noble you're talking about, it's Bridget, isn't it? How did you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. Reen told Alan about the request. So that's how she felt. Now that I think about it, I really have been acting like a jerk. Well, in your defense, I can sort of understand why you were acting that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to someone they look up to. It's not even that I look up to her so much as I want her to just look at me. Wait, what do you mean by... nothing. Forget I said anything. Oh, so that's the way it is. Okay. Anyway, if that's what she sent you here for, I'll go talk to her. Besides, I owe her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. She needs to know that my issue was with myself, not with her. In fact, I'll go do that right now. Well, that's a relief. I hope the two of you can smooth things over. Me too. Thanks for all you've done for me today. And the quest is completed. Ah, that was nice. You must be Fidelio. You sent in a request about the photography club for the student council, right? Well, yeah, that's me. I'm actually the head of the club. Given that you're the first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you the Reen I've heard all about. Guilty as charged. I believe your request said something about an issue with your first year club member. That's right. I was hoping I could handle it on my own, but it's becoming less and less likely. I really do want to stop Rex, though, so would you be willing to lend me a hand? Can do. Of course, let's get him. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Like I said, The matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first-year student named by the name of Rex. Apparently, he's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without permission, which is not surprising to me at all, based on my impressions of him from the past. I believe I saw him and my reaction was quite on the negative side in the past. I haven't actually seen him in a while, but I think I called him creepy. To make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Okay, worse than I thought. I have a feeling this might be a misunderstanding, though. Well, that definitely sounds pretty sketchy. In fact, it sounds like a blatant violation of the Academy's rules. Indeed it does. I'm not sure exactly what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for, but the fact that he's violating the rules is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled. That's why I want to stop him before it's too late. That's true. It's practically doom if the instructors or the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried to discuss this with Rex in private? I've asked him about it a few times in passing, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue, so long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. Now, better question. How do you know this is happening? What is your source that this is definitely happening? In that case, let's catch him in the act. Bust him while he's exchanging his photos. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at this point. But a word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have to raise the issue I might have raised the issue one too many times and put him on guard, which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Rex and I may be different from different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who shared a mutual trust. All I want to do for him is to understand what he's doing and have him stop, but this does make me sad that it's come to this. Well, we'll just have to hope that catching him in the act will give him the chance to show him that what he's doing is wrong. I suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of prearranged spots where he conducts these deals. I managed to work out 2 of them so far. First of them is behind the storage building in the field, and the other is near this old schoolhouse. Those spots do seem secluded enough to get away with some shady business. He has a good eye for these things. You're going to want to be careful if you want to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Tread lightly. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll start looking for him in the 2 spots you mentioned. And off we go. I always knew he was a bad egg. Could have called this from the start. I didn't, but I could have. There he is. Oh man, this picture's great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. I don't mean to brag, but totally right, I am a genius. Found him. Looks like Fidelio hit the nail right on the head. Now I just need to see a deal go down. So, have you got the goods? Of course, man, I brought some top quality stuff. Now we're talking, let's get... Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again. Nah, not him. Just got a feeling. Let's split up for now. We'll meet back up at Area B. Got it? Got it. God damn. Why'd it get so quiet all of a sudden? Can he sense people like I can sense people? Ooh, that would be interesting. Rex has some untapped hidden potential. What the? They're gone. Wait, did he sense I was here and run away? Sure seems that way, and from all the way over there too. So this is what Fidelio meant about him being really good at sensing danger. It'll be a tough one to catch. It's not going to happen if I waste my time standing around here, though. Better find out where he went. Well, off to the other place. Oh. Hey, you. Oh, hey, Patrick. I just quick traveled to the old schoolhouse. Why are you talking to me? I see you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy. Though I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. He almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he said. But it looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What What are you smiling about? I hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long, long time. I admit, losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility, but yeah, I get it. I don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? Have you always been the cool one? Don't you, Schwarzer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today. But I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again, in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. You're a pushover. Ha! What was that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Oh, maybe he's not half bad after all. He's at least half bad. At least. There he is. Same guy from before, too. He should have the pictures in hand, so now would be the time to ask. Sorry, but do you have a minute? Wait, who's that? Have you got a new customer? Nah, pretty sure that's Rain from Class 7. You know the guy who's always helping out the student council? Damn. Just about closed the deal, too. He might have been the one you noticed earlier, then. No doubt about it. And he's headed straight for us. Can't let him see the stash, though. What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close. Don't worry, I've got a plan. If we make it out of here alive, we'll meet at Point C. You ready? Yeah. I've got some questions for you two. Whoa! What are you doing there in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? Quickly look! Isn't that well known, the relationship between Reen and Elisa? Wait, Elisa? Why would she even be in a swim... Son of a... And they're gone already. Well, they're fast if nothing else. Or maybe I'm just incredibly slow. They got me good this time. Doesn't seem like finished their trade, though. I've been to the places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. They'll want a place that no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. I'd better start searching then. The auditorium? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Hey, it's letting me go inside? The auditorium's open. Maybe he found his way in here. Maybe he did. God damn, this place is big and empty and really, really empty. There they are. Nice, I'll take this one. Well then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. God, seriously, again? Okay, gotta go later. Oh, wait up, Rex. Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. I guess I'm sunk. Fine, here you go. Green confiscated the offending photo. Is this President Toa? I'm a big fan, alright? What, you got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard Rex was taking inappropriate photos, but... just a picture of her working like she always does. Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How could your heart not melt when she would just see that sweet look of determination? Taking a picture of this is like an art. You can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. But he still took this photo without permission, so... I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. But are you sure you should be standing here when Rex gets away? Good point. I can tell that he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out in here and hoping I'll leave. I've got some bad news for you, Rex. I better not catch you buying candid photos again. Oh, yeah, got it. So where could he be? You think of the best hiding spots, don't you? Sorry, Rex, it's over. There's nowhere to run, just come quietly and brace for a lecture from Fidelio. How do you even think to look up here? because there are stairs. Shocking, right? So you're not taking any nudes. Honestly, I know he's breaking the rules, but that's the most important part to me. Alright, the game's up. Rax, hand over all the photos you've taken without their subject's permission. Don't even think about holding onto the photo quartz you used to take them. Man, this is all I've got left, though. Fidelia took the photographs and photo quartz from Rex. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Wow, they are remarkably varied, aren't they? Looks like they're even more in the photo quartz, too. Well, yeah. These are some really nice photos, though. I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. They really convey each of the girls' individual charms. So you like them too, then? Well, they're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. But that doesn't change the fact that they're taken without the girls' permission. It doesn't matter how well a picture is if the subject doesn't want to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we've heard that you were exchanging with some of the other students. That's right. I'm afraid we're going to need to give you, ask for you to give us whatever you traded for, too. Fine. Handed magazine. It's full of pictures of at least he wasn't selling them for Mira. So now what happens to me? So if the photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club. But I think I know just the way to put this all behind us. Fidelia tore up the photographs and put the photo quartz under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No! All my hard work, all my blood, sweat, and tears! Well, I'd like to see what blood, sweat, and tears actually came out of those situations. That would be really weird, especially for the blood and tears part. Well, compared to having the instructors find out what you're doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelia would have forgiven me for what I did either. Well, you're a top-notch photographer, after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it. Really think so? I'm sorry I've been coming to the club for a while, too. As long as you realize what you did wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. Looks like everything's okay between them now. That's a relief. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls. Make sure you get the permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Okay. And the quest is completed. Hello, Reen Sporzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Neithardt. Are you free at the moment, Sporzer? I am. Do you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you happen have a moment to spare, come to speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? Well, there's no need to rush or even come along at all. If you can't make it, your other responsibilities take a precedence. If you have the time, however, I would appreciate your presence. I wonder what this proposal is. Hold on. Wasn't he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh well, I'll be sure to find out whatever it is when I make it to the lounge. Okay, I can do that. Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We've managed to take care of most of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military business in record time. In fact, it wasn't long ago that I returned to the academy. Oh, you're saying you've already come and gone? Ah, you must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas wrote me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye, though maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. I was about to say. But he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all that. I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Valentine told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. Well, I can't really think of one. XSEED and Clausel, Schwarzer. I'm referring to XSEED and Clausel, who I do not know who those are. All I know is this is not useless. If what Instructor Valentine told me holds true, those two swam circles around all you men. Oh, Fee and Laura. I thought he was talking about the guys. Or maybe I should say boys. Men of the Empire would not stand for this. For the sake of masculinity, the world over, please tell me you feel at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean, a twinge, sure. Then there may be hope for you yet. Listen well, Schwarzer, if you got the time and the guts, I'd be willing to teach you men how to swim. I'm going to need to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body than your body itself. Us army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. I'd be willing to pass all this along to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously. I'm always serious. If you've got the stones, gather up Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Right? Sure. Why not? If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now there's a good answer. Gather up the other men and meet me in the gymnasium. Swimming lesson started. Is this a secret quest? Or is this just a random quest? Because it seems really random. So, why are we here again? Instructor Neithardt wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, I think we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we need to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. Oh, it's not an issue. It's an observation, you smarmy little. Okay, right then, let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups, done in accordance to the MANWAY method. The MANWAY method? Did you just make that up? The name's not important. The method, on the other hand, is you'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't we start with you since you decided to pipe out about the name? Pick your first opponent. Yes, instructor. Gaius seems like he'd be the best swimmer. Would you mind racing me, Gaius? Not at all, especially if it'll make us both better. I'm guessing I'm going to have to do the minigame again. On your marks, get set, go. Yep. I think I won. Yay! That's not super easy, but it's so different from the rest of the game that even though it's relatively simple, like... Woo. You're every bit as fast as I thought you'd be, Reen. Between your height and your speed, you're no slouch yourself. Are you here to chit-chat, or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Of course, yes, instructor. Oh, cool. Okay. The MANWAY method warm was continued in this fashion, and in the end, everyone had raced until everyone without a single break. So your method of teaching us proper method and technical skills in swimming is to throw us in a pool and make us race. I don't think that's typically how you teach technical methodology as a skill for sports. Ooh, 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it could be this bad. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? I would appreciate if we could get to the meat of these lessons. Now I know how naive. Sorry, I think I might have missed a... You're all naive. Every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything after that wimpy little warm-up like that. Oh, we still have a long, long way to go. Which leads us to our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. I'm not the one panicking about the word break in that name, am I? What exactly are those? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Regnitz, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to and then through the limits of your endurance. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, no, instructor. This is a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds to rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? That doesn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. Or maybe he's just crazy. I think he might just be crazy. Don't talk. Seems as though each of you has expanded your reserves of energy by now. I'm honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Was there any point to all of this? Oh, you still doubt me? I was just checking out how long your last lengths took. I'm sure you'll find yourselves impressed. Everyone checked their final times, just as he suggested. No way! Felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. Huh. What exactly happened there? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this, and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. So there was a method to the madness all along. That's right. Snide comments aside, you all performed very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training, though. Terrible! Thank you. That's all for today. This isn't the end. You better keep training so those girls don't show you up again. Of course, thanks for taking the time to coach us. Man, he's sexist. Well, I do believe that probably takes care of all the things. Time to advance the story. Front doors are locked. Something has changed inside. No reason to believe it'll be any different this time. So what now? Should I start? Yes, I should start. Alright, time to get everyone together. I haven't taken Marcus in a while. I'll take him as my last one. But now that I think about it and have already pressed the yes, he doesn't have an S break, so maybe that was a bad idea. My apologies, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline this time. Oh, right, got it. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to invite both Laura and Fee to go with me this time. Oh, well, let's choose again. Oh, okay. She already said no. Shame. Okay. Let's have a look at the elevator panel first. I'm betting we'll be able to go down to the 4th floor now. Are you referring to those rules you hypothesized last month? I don't know if it's possible, but I have a weird feeling your theory is probably right. But we should see for ourselves. Right, time to get this month's investigation started. Woo! 4th floor? 4th floor? Looks like the next light's lit up. Guess that means the 4th floor is open now. Looks like you were right after all. Yeah, let's head on down. Yeah. Now, I do wonder, Eustace said I was hypothesizing about something last month. Now, if he wasn't in my group last month, which is completely possible, would he still said that in this situation if I had the same group now? Is that possible? Because he was talking about it like he was there when I said it, but there was the possibility that he wouldn't have been in the group at the time, and I'm just rambling at this point. I'm just wondering how actually variable the systems they have in place to account for all the different people coming in here are. 4th floor. I'm guessing the door is a little off screen. This wind. What's up, guys? Wind here feels like it did in the ancient quarry in the North Highlands. Crap, not all the different things. I suspect the higher elements may be at work here. Nah. So the same phenomenon that occurred in the Nord is happening here. Oh. Well, let's be extra careful in here, okay? I'm betting the monsters will be even stronger than the ones we dealt with in previous floors too. Stay on your guard, everyone. Gotcha. I don't dislike them, but like the higher elements, different things, but it can be so much more. It can hurt me so much more. Especially stuff like the CP Nun. Okay, that's where I'm leaving it for today. I'll go in there next time. Have a good one, everyone. Drive safely.